coach here. He was the principal at number 5 school. He was also the mayor of Cedarhurst. So talk about who it is.
So the baseball program, which had struggled about as much as the softball program over the last several years, we were taking on Lynbrook this year, a playoff-worthy team. We got an outstanding pitching performance from Rich Gaudier. Was it 14, 15 strikeouts, 3 hit, pitched into extra innings. We only played 7 in high school, but he threw extra innings for us to secure that victory. And I remember that night I was, in fact, I remember giving a very similar speech about 3-4 years ago when another pitcher had a very similar performance. And us coaches don't get to relive our glory days too often through the athletes that we coach, but every once in a while I think we get a nice taste of what it used to feel like. And as much as we try to inspire them, they have a funny way of inspiring us as well. And that pitching performance had me send Rich a text message, just congratulating him and thanking him for giving me that experience. And he thanked me for the words, and then I was sitting there saying, I don't feel like I can sleep tonight if I don't send another text message to his battery mate, James Noda-Nicola, who, if we know the game of baseball, it's the dirty job. And it's the one that not a lot of people understand. And it's the one where you get dinged up the most. It's the one where you're always hurting from the first day of practice on. And it's the one where you're just not allowed to complain because it's the tough guy's position. In that same game, that although they don't always get along on which pitch to call, he is the opposite side of Rich in that game. And he was the one blocking all the balls, and he was the one holding it down for him. And the battery just means that, plus and minus, that gives power. And James came to me in 10th grade and played 8 out of the 9 positions in the field that year, and begged me to play second base so he can complete the full gamut. And we never got him there, but 8 out of 9 is pretty good as a sophomore. As a senior, he hit over 300 for us this year and was captain of our team. And when I sent him the text message saying, I just sent Richie a message thanking him, and I'd be remiss if I didn't thank you as well for giving me an opportunity to have that experience that all of us coaches desire to, in a way, get back on the field. And after a lot of accolades I threw his way about people not noticing the work he does, but I notice, and his blocking skills and his lateral movement have just gotten better and better every year. And his simple response was, "Thanks, Coach, but I'm just out there trying to have fun." And I was even more impressed, I think, by that response, because sometimes on the coaching side of things, we sort of forget that. And we are drilling our players to get the most out of them, and we have championships in mind and playoffs in mind, and we forget that also sports were built so we can enjoy ourselves. And this guy certainly did that, bringing a little comic relief as well to a program that often needed it. So, this year's Nick Farina Award goes to James Noda-Nicola.